What's up, YouTube? So, in this video, I'm going to be talking about Shea Patterson, quarterback out of Michigan. So this guy's definitely mobile. Uh, he's not like super athletic. He's not like Lamar Jackson. Hell, not even like Russell Wilson or Andrew Luck. But he's got a little bit of mobility to him. He can make some people miss in the pocket. And he can definitely run for some first downs for you. But don't overhype his athleticism. He's a decent scrambler, but that's about it. Kind of more like Johnny Manziel's mobility, if I had to make a player comparison. And I'm not comparing their games in all, I'm just talking about mobility. His arm is actually surprisingly strong. I've seen him throw into some pretty tight windows and really launch that thing in there. He has some pretty solid mechanics when he does set his feet. He does get a little bit of the happy feet, scrambling a little bit too much. There's times where I think he could have just stayed in the pocket and delivered the ball, but he scrambles out when he really shouldn't have needed to. One thing that's good is that Michigan does allow him to read the whole field. They don't limit him like a lot of colleges do to their quarterbacks. They let him look at the whole field. So as far as trying to evaluate him for the NFL, that will definitely help. Let's see. One thing I haven't seen him do too much is throw with touch. I haven't really seen him, try to throw over a defender into a tight window. I haven't really seen him be able to do that. He pretty much just throws bullets pretty much every time, even on the move. So I would just like to see a little bit of variety just so I can evaluate him a little bit better, at least on that. Because sometimes the throwing a bullet pass isn't really what you want. Actually, for the most part, it usually isn't. Because bullet passes are a little bit harder to catch. Plus, if you're throwing an absolute rocket, then it gives zero wiggle room for inaccuracy. Because let's say you lob that thing up there and you miss your target, but because you lobbed it, it gives the receiver a little bit of wiggle room, a little bit of time to try to react to it and still try to make the catch. But if you throw a bullet, it gives him absolutely zero time to change his direction. So if you're going to be throwing rockets, you got to be really accurate with it. And accuracy doesn't seem to be a major issue for him, but he does definitely have some issues. Accuracy isn't one of the biggest ones. I do want to see some more out of him. A lot of the passes he was making were pretty simple. Pretty simple, easily completed routes. I think it'll be a little bit harder when he gets into the NFL. It'll be tighter windows and stuff like that. So I want to see, hopefully, him make some more difficult throws. One thing I also did notice is that he plays hero ball like a lot. And it honestly has made for some pretty bad decisions and has made him take more hits than he needs to. On plays that are absolutely dead, instead of just throwing the ball away, or you know what, sometimes you just have to take a sack. Just go down, just take the sack. But sometimes he has a tendency of, trying to scramble out, throw off your back foot into an ill-advised pass. And here's the thing. It would be more excusable if you're down in like the fourth quarter and you're trying to do this hero ball stuff because you're trying for it's just desperation mode. Then it's a little bit more understandable. But I've seen this guy do it in like the first quarter. Like I've seen him do that against Notre Dame. Yes, they were down 14-0, but 14-0 in the first quarter really isn't that big of a deal. That's a deficit that you can come back from. So I would really like him to cut that out. I don't mind gunslingers, but that's just stupid to me. That's just putting your team in jeopardy, and I can't have that. there's a difference between Brett Favre and Baker. And I didn't mean to say Baker Mayfield. I meant to say Johnny Manziel. My bad there. Yeah, there's a big difference there. You can be ballsy and still not do absolute stupid stuff, which right now Shea is known to do. If he could just calm down a little bit with that would be the biggest problem of his taken away. I think he could really benefit by trying to utilize his teammates a little bit more. It's a team game. He doesn't have to win games by himself. I just think he needs to remember that. That's all. I'm very interested to see how he develops this year and moving forward. Because right now he's got some decent tools. He's got a pretty strong arm. He shows some decent accuracy. He's got a little bit of mobility. He can avoid some sacks here and there for you, but he just needs to make a little bit better decisions. That's all. If he can do that, he should be okay. I'm not saying he's going to be a great quarterback. I'm definitely not, but he might be able to have some success in the NFL. So, but just like I've said with all the other players going into this list of people to watch in 2020, for the 2020 draft, rather, this is not a final evaluation. It's only June. This is just me taking a quick look at them before the college season starts. I want to have some people in mind when I'm going to watch, because I won't lie to you guys, I don't watch a whole lot of college football outside of actual film. I watch college football to evaluate players for the draft. That's my reasoning. I don't just watch it just because. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm not going to make this video too much longer. Hold up. I made a post about it, but I'm going to go ahead and say it in this video as well. Jacob Eason out of Washington. I'm not going to be making a video on him. I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing his last name right. Eason, I'm not sure. But I'm not going to be making a video of him. He's a quarterback from Washington. He lost his he was at Georgia in 2016 and 17, and he lost his job to Jake Fromm, so he didn't play much in 2017, and then he transferred to Washington last year, so he was eligible to play in 2018, and I don't want to judge his talent off a 2016 film. That's just not fair. So I'm not going to make a video like this about him. I'm going to wait until after the 2019 season. So, yeah, I just wanted to go ahead and say that. But anyway, if you like this video, I would appreciate you hitting that like button. If you have any questions or comments, leave in the comments down below. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.